Yemia.
Yeah.
As you can see, I have a different face up here. It's my girl Kayo.
What's up?
Okay, some of you might know her. I'm gonna let you tell a little bit about yourself. I mean, it's you. So
it's Kayo. It's Kayo Nation, you know, straight from 919 Bull City. What's up, y'all?
All right, again, I'm from 919. Ooh, speaking of 919, as you can see, I got a little clothing brand going on me right here. My boy Julian. Okay, make sure you check his brand out. Support black businesses.
Yeah.
Make sure you check him out. This is pretty. First of all, he customized this for me.
That's fly. I was checking you out when I walked in, like,
hey, look, you see the J's with it though?
So if I get too close, am I gonna drown?
Hey, look, you gonna make somebody drown.
I ain't trying to, you know, I'm just trying to swag. Trying to stay on my own little swag.
I'm weekend, but you might have a chance if you beat me in our game.
Oh, man.
We got something in the prize basket that comes from him.
I'm taking that home.
Well, make sure, again, y'all check him out. I'm definitely going to make sure that his information is somewhere on the show or pops up or whatever it's going to do. But make sure you support black businesses. He is out of 919, okay? But, Kayo, we're going to go ahead and get started with what we do. Like I said, we answer 4 questions every show. Depends on how things are going. We might do a bonus question. I don't know. I feel a little bonusy today. So, we'll see. But we're going to go ahead and get it back. All right? So, since you're my co-host, I'm going to let you go ahead and divvy this out first. You go ahead and pick one out first. We're going to try to be as positive as we can, but I want you to know we get some crazy questions.
What advice would you give to someone who has attempted suicide?
Wow. We starting off strong.
Yeah, that's strong, man. I actually had to give advice like this before.
You gotta hit your buzzer.
Look, I had to give advice like this before. The best advice I can to give them is not even really advice. It's just really letting them know like that they're loved. You know what I'm saying? That somebody does care about them. That they will be missed. You know, trouble don't last always. Everybody goes through something. Sometimes people might deal with it certain ways, you know, it might take it harder, you know what I'm saying? But I just had to let them know that I would truly miss them. It would hurt me, you know what I'm saying, if they was to do something, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of reassure them that they're loved, you know what I'm saying? So,
I definitely agree. I mean, just to piggyback off of that, you have to always remember, even when nobody else tells you, you are a king or a queen.
Most definitely.
Okay? And that means something.
Yes, it does.
Regardless of what you feel like, you have to find ways to motivate yourself because there's people out here that's just not going to motivate you. And at the end of the day, it starts within you. When you start to believe in yourself, you make everybody else around you believe in yourself. Don't look at the situation that you're in because that's just temporary. It's a thing called having faith, and that's how you're able to progress. But it starts with you. Tell yourself, you know what? It's not one of my best days, but I can do this.
Yes, sir.
I can do this, even if I'm doing it on my own. I can do this. I can do this. You have to keep coaching yourself. And if you know that there's a problem, if you know that you need help, go to those resources. Go to those resources that can help you. There are different, it's different suicide prevention centers that you can go to, and actually, make sure, if this is you, make sure that you really, really watch this whole video all the way to the end, because at the end of every video that I do, after the running credits, there is a lot of information about alcohol and drug abuse centers that are here in Raleigh. The suicide, I have the suicide line that will pop up as well. Teen pregnancy support, all those different things. I have places that are in the running credits. Yes, resources that you guys can use. So that's pretty much what I would say. But like she said, you are important and you are needed.
Know your worth. Know that you are worth it. You know what I'm saying? You are worth it. Just know that. Just know that.
Definitely. That's a serious topic. Yeah. So we're going to divvy it up to the next one. See what's going on. Okay. I know, right? Let's see.
I'm going to let you get it out.
What advice would you give to Kanye West?
Oh, God.
Throw the whole man away.
There you go.
No, but so it's supposed to be positive, right? Kanye, remember where you came from. Remember what made you you. Remember where you started. Remember what your mother taught you. Like, I don't know. Go back to your roots, man, because it seems like you're losing it. Like, I don't really know. Like, it's a whole different Kanye now that we're seeing, and I don't know where the shift came from. Like, I don't know.
So I don't know. I feel like somewhere down the line he remembered and he forgot that he actually had people watching and listening to him. You know what I'm saying? Continue to be that positive role model that you started off to be, man.
Right.
You still got people that look up to you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody make mistakes. Everybody, make bad decisions, man. But as far as Kanye, I just, I feel like he in a different headspace. And I just pray for the best.
For real, and I will also say, sometimes, I've really listened to some of the things that some of the incidents that he's had. I really listened to it, and it's not so much of what he's saying that's wrong, but it's like, you already have a platform that is so grand. People are going to listen to you. Yeah. So how you voice your opinion, you have to be careful with how you do that. Yeah, you have to be very mindful of how you do it. And it's like, some of the messages are being tweaked because he has a point in some instances. Yeah. Basically his whole thing is love. It shouldn't be, Black Lives Matter. It should be all lives matter or whatever. And yes, so I see the bigger picture, but it's like at the same time you're still losing those small voices that matter. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, you just have to be careful how you shape your
You're already big in the media, man. Just
right.
Careful with how you say stuff.
Because it's us that's looking at you and that's supporting you. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that.
Easy.
Right. So at that point, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next question.
All right.
Start question number 3.
All right, question number 3. Let's see. Okay, I got a little hands.
I'm telling you, a little
racist stuff,
it does do a little.
Who is your celebrity crush and why? Oh Lord, Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett.
Yeah, she's my soror too.
Oh, hey, shout out to all the sorors. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she just that's a different breed right there.
Wow, my celebrity crush. The thing about me, I'm not really a starstruck person. Wow. Okay, let me think. Jadina. First of all, it's your boy Classic Man. I'm a classic man, right? But I did not know he was from Nigeria. So my people were Liberian or whatever, right? So when I started listening to more of his music, it was like, wait a minute. He done brought out a whole African vibe. Where is this coming from? Then I started watching the videos and I was just like, yo.
His imagery, right? Crazy.
Yo, you're fine. In real life. You're fine.
All the way around.
All the way around. Versatile. It was just, he's great. Yes, that's
y'all holler at us.
Right. Jadina, hit my line. Okay? All right.
First name basis and G.
Not first name basis. All right, let's see. Let's get it. Let me stop. I'm stuck. Oh, all right. Wow. If you could change anything in the world, what would you change?
Ooh.
I despise racism. If I could change racism and where it began, I would. Because I meet people every day that are all different shades, all different nationalities or, ethnicities. I meet a lot of different people and I personally am able to find ways to communicate with those people. I think some of it has to do with the fact that I am, foreign too or whatever. I'm not just black. So it's kind of like I've had to take time to learn other different cultures to see how they impact me or just to see how I can grow. I think it's very important for us to globalize ourselves or to, get to know other people and where they come from. Because once you learn where a person comes from, it teaches you a lot about why they act the way that they act or why they maneuver or move the way that they move. So if I could change anything, it would really be, taking away racism and just having people learn how to embrace each other and love each other more than they do with hate.
Yeah,
that's mine.
It'd be different. Since she said racism, I'm gonna say education.
That was good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say education.
How would you change?
It's because I'm a prime example. It's a lot of stuff that I've learned now with history, period, that I didn't learn in school. That I felt like that's stuff that we should know. It's a lot of things that they don't talk about or they might tiptoe on and then, kind of brush past it. But it's a lot of things that we didn't, that I didn't learn in school.
Through the textbook.
Yeah, through the textbook that I had to learn through real life. Right. That I feel like it's very necessary.
You know what they
in
tell
the school
you?
world.
They tell you, experience is the best teacher.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That is so true.
Yeah. I mean, what better way to have, someone experienced such as a teacher to teach, without the sugarcoating and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So we're living in a time where bluntness is out there now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody's blunt.
Check
So
out
why
our
not be
president.
blunt? Yeah, why not be blunt in school systems? Let them know what really went down. Let them know how it really went down, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a lot of sugarcoating going on.
I definitely agree. You know what? I feel a little bonus. A little bonus question should come on out. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and pick that for us. This will be our last question.
All right, here we go. Y'all ready?
Last question. Let's see. Is this
It's long too.
Uh-oh.
If your best friend was in an abusive relationship, what advice would you give him or her? Positive advice.
Right.
I would say, I think I hit the button too fast. Positive advice. All right. I don't know, yo. I would let her know, like, him or her, like, because abuse either way isn't fair.
And it happens for women do abuse men.
Yeah, I would say women do abuse
Yeah.
men. I think a lot nowadays.
Yeah, definitely.
Than before.
I think my key thing that I would tell my friend, love does not hurt.
It doesn't. That's
Love doesn't hurt. So if you ever feel like you're in a position or you're in a situation where there are more down times than there are up, that's not necessary. I think that's almost toxic. Like that's not. I don't see anything good coming out of it. And you have to. It's so true when they say when a person shows you who they are, the first time, believe them.
Believe them.
Yeah, that's like that.
Yeah.
That's so true. Now, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I heard that on Medea.
Yeah.
So in all, I guess I would just say, just always remember that love doesn't hurt. And if you're ever feeling like uncomfortable, now people are gonna argue. You're gonna argue. You're gonna have disappointments. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying break up with nobody just because you're disagreeing. But when it gets to the abusive stage, and understand abuse is not just putting your hands on somebody.
Verbal.
Abuse is verbal, emotional.
Yeah.
Okay, that person is not there supporting you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. They're not for you. And you have to. It's hard. It's easier said than done. But you have to get to the point where you're like, you know what? This person is not good for me.
That goes back to knowing your worth, like we said before.
Definitely.
Know that you're better than the situation. Know that you don't have to allow this type of abuse, verbal, emotional, physical. You don't. Nobody has to.
You don't have to allow that. And a person is going to do what you allow them to do. So the longer you stay, the longer it's going to keep happening.
And they're going to get comfortable.
Right. It's
You
going to be
get
normal.
comfortable. Everybody's
Yeah.
going to be comfortable in a messed up situation.
Definitely.
And that's not going to work out for anyone in the long run. So.
Definitely. Well, I'm gonna tell you, Kayo, I think you did your thing answering these questions.
Thank you.
Okay?
You
I had a little
made it
fun. No, I think it was the questions. This time it was a little bit more serious than it was the first time. We had a lot of laughing going on the first time, but these were some. But I'm glad that you guys were comfortable enough to send these questions to me because if you're asking it, understand somebody else probably has that same question. Right.
But most likely one of us done dealt with.
Definitely.
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 Never be afraid to ask nor talk. So.
Right. Well, y'all already know what happens next. We're gonna go ahead and get into our indie highlight. And this show, okay, we're actually highlighting Kayo. Okay? Kayo also does music heavy around the 919 area. So for one, I'm gonna let her introduce her song or whatever. And it will be a song, it won't be a video, so make sure you listen and watch the entire video so you can definitely hear the song at the end, okay?
Yeah.
Make sure. Kayo, first of all, tell us a little bit about the song that you chose, why you chose it, and just a little bit of how you started doing music.
Carolina, y'all. The name speaks for itself. Like I said, I was born and raised in Durham, North Carolina. So this song is a positive song, that brings everybody from the Carolinas together. It's not just shouting out Durham, or Raleigh, Greensboro, Charlotte, Fayetteville, it's shouting out everybody from the Carolinas. It's something I wanted to unite, people with a fun vibe. You can dance to it, you can barbecue to it, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to create, I've been doing this for about 6.5, maybe 7 years now.
Okay.
So You know, I'm trying to change the vibe of the culture with the music. You know, I'm trying to bring meaning back to the music. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep that soulfulness going back. You
definitely.
know? You know, we got a lot of hoopla going around. So I'm just trying to shift that a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'm excited for you guys to hear it. It's dope, okay? Definitely dope. So make sure, like I said, you stay tuned so you can hear that song. And I'm gonna go ahead, what I'm telling people to stay tuned. Y'all told a lot of stuff on Facebook. Y'all did your commenting and everything on Facebook. Do it on YouTube. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Okay? Make sure that you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, okay? Coastn With Yemia. The feedback was amazing for episode 1, so I'm excited to see what you guys had to say about it. Thank you, yes. I am Genius Jones. Very vibrant personality, but we got you now. You definitely brought some energy. Okay.
Y'all make sure y'all go check out Carolina. It's on all streaming platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you can go download music. Go get that. Check that out. All right?
Definitely. And just like we did episode 1, I'm gonna make sure that we drop all her social media tags as well, so you can follow her on, all social media platforms.
Yeah.
So now, the part that everybody has been talking about, she came in the door talking about this, guys, okay?
I told her I was gonna be there.
She said it.
I told her.
I don't know. She probably don't listen to an iPod or whatever the case may be. Don't be using your own music, because then I can't really think. Okay, so we get ready to play the game, Song Association. For those of you who are not able to tune into episode 1, this is where my production team gives us a word, they yell out a word, and we have to hit our buzzer, okay, and say a song or sing a song that this word or the word that they're gonna give us is in, okay? It is fun. We kind of talked about it before during preset or whatever, during the setup. We were talking about how we're both competitive, so I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. But we're gonna go ahead and get it ready. Go ahead and get it popping.
Hold our buzzers.
Yeah, we can hold our buzzers. We can hold our buzzers. All right. Are you ready?
Put your hand out, you cheat.
Okay. All right, let's go. What's our first word, y'all?
Tripping.
Don't you know that I've been tripping? I'm done tripping. I've been tripping.
Okay, so she got that one. I ain't gonna lie, I just couldn't get it out.
Hey, that's what took me so long. I was like, I know.
That'd be me. All right. What's the next one?
Grip.
Grip. Ooh.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Grip. I don't know, but I'm dancing.
I know. I hear that too.
Next.
Yeah, I don't know.
Popping.
My lip gloss is popping. All of us be jocking. They chase me after school.
Hey.
What you know about this? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know? Hey, careful.
Y'all had one.
Hey, look.
Stay tuned. Hey, y'all stay tuned.
Stay tuned for some bloopers, okay? I have some bloopers for y'all. But we're gonna keep it moving. What's the next one?
Offset.
Offset. That's an ad-lib.
Gotta be a song. Offset.
Dang, I just had it.
I know the people gonna be mad at us when they watching this because they probably got all the songs. How she don't know? I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Carolina.
North Carolina, nobody raise up. Take your shirt off.
You're so
That ain't fair.
Caroline, my Caroline.
Ooh.
Hey.
Okay, Freckles. All right.
Stay tuned.
Okay, you took it out my mouth. All right.
Hot.
It's getting hot. It's so hot. So take off all your clothes, 'cause I am getting so hot. I'm gonna keep my clothes on.
Yep, keep it going.
Sweet.
You can be a sweet dream on a beautiful night.
I gotta be quick with this buzzer.
I don't wanna wake up with you. I don't know, something like that.
I might get a feature.
So, hey, look. But my voice is actually gone right now, so I promise you I'll sound better if I do.
We can't talk about that. Be on the lookout for that.
Money.
All I need is money. And the money. All I need is money. That's Cardi B, y'all. Y'all ain't know.
Money back, money back, money back, money back. That's all we need to know.
Weak.
I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes over me.
All right.
Wet.
Wait.
I'm trying to be PG.
I can't even pass on her. She walk around with all that shh on her.
Hey.
Wet.
So is it 4-3?
I don't know what the
Yeah,
score
you
is.
up one, man.
All right. 4-3, so that's
You
7.
up.
Okay.
8.
8. Oh,
Yeah,
hey, that's where I go. 8.
I've seen the crowd
Go
going
8.
I've seen the crowd going 8.
So looks like
Won.
I won again, but I'm gonna go ahead and give my prize to you.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna go ahead and give my prize to my
She was
girl
quick with that
Kayo
buzzer.
Nation.
She good with that
Hey,
buzzer,
look,
y'all.
I told you I'm competitive. I cannot lose
She
on
good
my
with
show.
that buzzer. I
It's
should've made
not
you reach for it.
going down. All right.
I remember next time.
I'm weak. Well, all I gotta say is, though, I had so much fun once again. Definitely had a good time. Very appreciative of the questions that you guys sent. I don't know, man. I'm just grateful. You guys are really, really giving me good feedback, really tuning in, and just really helping me, do what it is that I want to do, which is just serve my community, serve the youth and the young adults of my community. So always remember, community outreach is important, but community uplift, that's essential. All right, it's your girl Yemia. All right, I'm your host. Here it is, episode 2 of Coastn With Yemia. You got anything you want to say?
Shout out to all the indie artists, man,
Yeah.
in the Carolinas. Shout out to my team, TMI, Mo Will, Lionel, Sean, all the Bull City. Shout out to my mom, I love you.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all was real dope, man. Y'all just set. Everything y'all got going on, man, I rock with it. So shout out to everybody that's trying to be positive.
Right.
Positive vibes.
Definitely. I don't know if I got any shout outs. First of all, shout out to my amazing team. Shout out to my executive producer, Raquel Purefoy. She does this, okay? She does this. Like, that is my right hand man. And I'm so, I'm so blessed to have her a part of the team. Shout out to all of you guys, because without you, I would not be possible. Shout out to one of my motivational speakers, my girl Tony, Antonia McClain. Shout out to her. She really keeps me going. She doesn't even know it. But when I say my motivational, like my inspirational speaker that's always in my ear, like, Ash, you got it. Like, shout out to you. I appreciate you, friend.
Shout out to my baby too.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't go off the set without telling you I love you.
Yeah,
Shout out to you, baby.
Do that. I'm working on that.
Yeah,
okay. I got something to make.
Shout out to real love, man. Black
Right.
love, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to potential real love.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we lit.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's your girl, Yemia, and we are signing out. Here it is of Coastn Yemia episode 2. All right, we'll see y'all on episode 2.
Carolina, my sweet Carolina, you're so fine, you're like wine, my Carolina. Carolina, my sweet Carolina, the way you grind blows my mind, my Carolina. Carolina, my sweet Carolina, you're so fine, you're like wine, my Carolina. Carolina, my sweet Carolina, the way you grind blows my mind, my Carolina.
Girl, you know that I want you. And tell your friends to come through too. We can rendezvous about blase blah. I go scoop you up and take you far, yeah. Girl, I can't forget when I met you. Your eyes and that smile and the tattoos. I miss you, I want you. I never felt love till I met you. My sweet Carolina, look like Rihanna, but get it from my mama. When she move the hips, I just creep up behind her, bumping and grinding like we got perfect timing. Yeah, my sweet Carolina, gone in the wind. I go back in time just to do it all again. I know things change, but I'm still here. My sweet Carolina, my sweet Carolina.
My sweet Carolina, you're so fine, you like wine, my Carolina. Carolina, my sweet Carolina, the way you grind fills my mind, my Carolina. Carolina, my sweet Carolina, you're so fine, you like wine, my Carolina. Carolina, my sweet Carolina, the way you grind fills my mind, my Carolina. Why won't you grind with me? Why won't you grind with me? Just take the time, you see. Just take the time, you see. Why won't you grind with me? Why won't you grind with me? Just take the time, you see. Just take the time, you see. Carolina, my sweet Carolina, you're so fine, you like wine, my Carolina. Carolina, my sweet Carolina, the way you grind fills my mind, my Carolina.